We're going to look at what we do if baby is not conscious and not breathing normally. Firstly, it's very important to remember that we're lucky enough to be in a part of the world where most of our children do get to be adults. It's quite unusual for a baby to become this ill without any prior warning. However, if you believe that your baby is in trouble, obviously make your initial checks first. Check for dangers, check for a response from baby, open their airway and check for normal breathing. If you don't get at least 5 breaths in those 10 seconds, then we need to decide that baby is not breathing normally and will need us to perform CPR or cardiopulmonary resuscitation. And basically this means that we're assisting the movement of blood around the body and we're topping up their oxygen levels by breathing for them. The first thing we need to do is, if there is somebody with us who can call 999, don't delay and get that person to call 999 for you. If, however, you are on your own with baby, the first thing we must do, once we've realised that baby is not breathing normally, is we need to give them 5 rescue breaths. We're going to do this by making sure we have opened the airway properly, that the head is 3/4 of the way back to allow the airway to be open. And we're going to place our mouth over baby's mouth and nose, and we're going to breathe very, very gently, but making sure no air escapes from our mouth so that all the air we release goes into baby's lungs. Baby's lungs are tiny, and you actually have more air in your mouth than the capacity of the baby's lungs, so don't overblow. Take your mouth away from baby's mouth just slightly between breaths to allow the air to escape. Having done 5 rescue breaths, we're going to place 2 fingers, usually the index finger and middle finger, in the centre of baby's chest. And on babies, that is babies under 1, we can actually use the nipple line to measure this, but you don't have to. Place your fingers in what you believe to be the middle of baby's chest in an upright position so that they're perpendicular onto the breastbone. And then we're going to compress or squeeze the chest 30 times at a speed of between 100 and 120 a minute. You can use a measure of 2 a second if that helps. And to a depth of 1/3 of the depth of baby's chest. In short, it's much deeper than you will feel comfortable doing, but please don't worry, you cannot possibly hurt baby doing this. You can only help them, and it will help them. So what we're going to do now is 30 chest compressions. Notice how my fingers stay in contact with baby's chest at all times, so we don't want to bounce on baby like a little kangaroo. And I'm also making sure that the chest comes back up into its starting position before I compress the chest again. Now I'm going to do 2 rescue breaths. Baby's head may have moved slightly, so don't forget to check that it's in 3/4 of the way back. It can be very hard to see that chest movement. So by all means, keep your fingers resting on baby's chest when you're doing your 2 rescue breaths. And then another 30 compressions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30. Followed by another 2 rescue breaths. And another 30 compressions. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And 2 rescue breaths. Now at this point, that's about 1 minute CPR. If you are still alone and there is nobody who can help you, this will be the hardest thing in the world for you to do, but you need to leave baby and get to a phone as quickly as you can. If the phone is a considerable distance away, by all means take baby with you, but when you put baby back down to do some more CPR, you must put baby on a firm raised surface. Doing CPR in your arms feels like a natural thing to want to do because you want to hold baby. But unfortunately, if you cradle baby in your arms, as you try and do your rescue breaths, you will crook the neck of the baby and actually close the airway. You're much better off leaving baby on a firm raised surface, a table, a kitchen worktop. Even if you have a house with stairs, kneel at the bottom of the stairs and have baby on the second stair up. It makes CPR far more effective, and it's the best way you can help baby.